but I'm only one person, or I'm the only, you know what I'm saying? I'm only one platform. A lot of these guys, Six, and this is one of the biggest problems that I have, is that they are married, but they selling this narrative and this advice, maybe because it's lucrative, maybe because that's just the audience that they bring in, that, yo, you know, marriage ain't it and all of this other type of stuff. But then in the background, they got a wife.
Wow.
Seriously, I know a few guys that are content creators that have wives.
And they acting single and talk about don't get married. That might be a mental illness.
Most people, most guys won't show that they married. They won't show their wife. They won't show they none of that.
You don't think it's because they want to keep their options open?
No, because being married actually gives you more options.
That's true too. Bitches love married niggas.
Seriously. Being married gives you more options.
That's
the minute that a woman finds out that you're married, it's almost like she turns into a hawk.
That's true too.
6. It is possible for men to have a level of success and visibility and not get caught up in no foolishness.
Yes, it is possible.
And I am living proof of it.
Yeah. It's
there
possible.
is nobody in the world that can ever say anything that Anton has ever did anything outside of his marriage. Ever.
How many
nobody
can say that?
Nobody.
But see,
and if there is, step up, say it then. Because there is nobody that can ever, because I know it's a fact. Nobody could ever come
well, let me ask you this. You also have a wife that puts out. What happens if someone have a wife that don't put out?
I don't care.
Okay. I love that.
That has nothing to do with who I am, right?
Some dudes say they ain't getting none. So I'd be like, maybe.
Then that's something that we gonna solve for.
Okay.
I'd rather put all of my energy into what I have.
I love this.
Instead of spending my time on something that I don't know. I'm not giving my energy to nobody like that.
Ooh, I love this.
I'm giving everything I have, and I'm only doing it once.
Ooh, yes.
That's the goal. Like, I don't have no plan B.
Yeah.
Plan B is to complete plan A.
Yeah.
I am the man that I would want my daughter to marry. And if that's the case, then I have to be, you know, a different type of guy. And I'm going to be honest with you. My goal is to change the perspective and the narrative of how people view men in a general sense, because there are some good dudes out here and you can go about doing it the right way, and you can get rich, and you can still get everything that you want and be successful when it comes to your marriage and your household and how you take care of business.
Yes, absolutely.
And I believe that there's other guys out there like me.
Yeah.
I genuinely do. And I know some. I know a lot of them. As a matter of fact, all my brothers are like this.
There's men out there like that.
And so I don't know.
Those are those are the only ones I don't even see. I don't even see the other ones. Like, they should just go away. And it shouldn't. But absolutely, it is a thing.
Do you still think that there's a
Anton, play footsie with Anton? I swear to God, if you play footsie with me one more time, I swear to God. I swear to God.
I'm about to put a camera under the table.
We need a foot camera.
Listen,
y'all really gave me some furry green socks.
She playing footsies with me. So.
No, he playing footsie with me because I got on these furry green socks and he's hating on them. Really gave me some socks look like Oscar the Grouch.
You said you was gonna steal them.
I'm not. I told her I'm not giving them back.
Do you think that there's like a decent amount of men that's out there that have that sentiment?
Yeah.
I do too.
Yeah, it's a good amount.
I do too. I think it's a lot of good guys out there.
Honestly, I think it's 50-50. I think for every bad guy,
there's a good guy. You think it's equally bad versus equally good guys that's out there?
For every good guy, there's a bad guy. For every bad guy, there's a good guy. That's how it goes.
How do I'm wondering how these women out here are sorting through.
They're not. It's terrible out here.
Is it? You think so?
It's terrible out here. Like, I'm getting ready to go to India and do me an arranged marriage. I'm about to be like Indian. I can't do this. I am too. And see, this is what I was talking about earlier. I said people that have been married for a long time, it's kind of hard for y'all to give modern day dating advice because y'all have not a clue.
I got the game, Six.
No. If you're not living it, no. Trust me. 2022, things are really weird out here.
But I don't believe that people should be dating.
I agree with that. I'm not ever dating again. I'm never dating
I think that the dating starts after you get
after you get married.
Yeah.
But that's what on Indian Matchmaker, that's what she was saying. She was like, why do people sit and be together for 10 years? All type of bad stuff happened before, bad energy, and you're not even really locked in. She's like, you get married first, then you build the relationship.
Yep.
You
That's
find
what I
someone
believe.
where you on the same page. What's up? This is what I need. You see how I'm coming. Let's do this.
I believe
that's
that.
how it's supposed. That's the only way it works. All these love marriages don't work.
But that's how my whole family did it. That's how my brothers did it. That's how all of us did it.
I'm doing that.
We all did it the exact same way.
Holla at a real nigga.
Seriously. And
Holla at a real nigga.
I don't.
That's the only way it works. Because it's, to me, it's like a psychological thing. Is you commit to me first, then I open up and I'm vulnerable to you.
Yeah.
The way we're doing it now is you're supposed to be completely vulnerable and open and give all of yourself to this person before the commitment. So now everybody is afraid. Everybody's super defensive. Everyone is traumatized. We're doing things backwards.
Yeah, I agree.
It's no, you commit first, then we open up and be vulnerable.
I'm wondering if there's ever going to be a shift back to, that it starts to trend back up as far as more people are getting married versus there being, more divorces.
I don't think so. I think marriage is about to stop being a thing.
Yeah, I'm hoping that that's not it.
Yeah. I honestly don't think that in the next 2 generations marriage will exist anymore. At least not here in America, it won't.
That's sad.
Yeah.
That's really, really sad.
Yeah. Because again,
But most men want to be married.
But do most men really want to be married? Who?
That's what they tell me.
Because from what I see is they're all talking about how marriage is so dangerous for them and how they're not getting married.
No, they're being indoctrinated by other YouTube channels and stuff
And that's
like that.
the problem.
That's what's really happening. I don't think that the sentiment of most, because you know what I'm hearing? What I'm hearing is a lot of guys saying that, I believed that until I ran into you, Anton. And now I got a completely different sentiment and a completely different way of thinking when it comes to looking at women in relationships.
So then why are they not getting married?
A lot of them are that's rocking with me.
Okay.
Like, I know a guy that literally just got married. I got a guy that invited me to his wedding and said that he wanted me to be a part of his wedding because I was the connection between him and his wife, and I inspired them to get married and all of that. I know a lot of guys that's winning and getting married now.
I love that. Good.
But I'm only one person, or I'm the only, you know what I'm saying? I'm only one platform. A lot of these guys, Six, and this is one of the biggest problems that I have, is that they are married, but they selling this narrative and this advice, maybe because it's lucrative, maybe because that's just the audience that they bring in, that, marriage ain't it and all of this other type of stuff. But then in the background, they got a wife.
Wow.
Seriously, I know a few guys that are content
so
creators
weird.
that have wives.
And they acting single and talk about don't get married. That might be a mental illness.
Most guys won't show that they married. They won't show their wife. They won't show none of that.
You don't think it's because they want to keep their options open?
No, because being married actually gives you more options.
That's true too. Bitches love married niggas.
Seriously. Being married gives you more options.
That's
the minute that a woman finds out that you're married, it's almost like she turns into a hawk.
That's true too.